Guys, listen to this music. Oh, it's just so beautiful. All right. Let's get into it. Oh, I'm so excited. The music. Oh, I'm such a whore for for music. Hey, what you up to? Oh, is it my turn? Ah. Hey, how's it going? How's Stockholm? Is she being left on red? Hey, it's been a while. Give me news. Oh, I hope someone's responding. Doesn't seem like it, though. What's new with you? Lots of love. XXX. Do you think something happened to the person she's texting? Oh! Sorry, just totally swamped at the office these days. It's Sara, baby! Let's speak soon. X. Do people use XOXO? Still. I ran into Petter the other day. Do you remember him? Would you believe he's a mechanic now? So much for his punk band, lol. Anyway, life's okay on my end. Not much to report. It would be so nice to catch up properly soon. Hey, let me know when it might be a good time for a catch-up. Sara, there's something I want to talk to you about. Can you call me as soon as you can? ASAP, when you get this, if that's okay. Ooh, tea. It's really important. Oh my god, spill! Oh, so sorry I missed this. I'm stuck at the office. And probably will be all weekend. Next week will be better, I hope. You gonna call her back or what? I don't know. I don't care what I'm doing. If someone's like, oh, it's an emergency, I'd be like really worried. Oh, use arrow keys or WASD. Oh, it's... Hello? Hirunga? It's... not great to see you, to be honest. Guess I'll check if the flower shop is still open. As much as I'd like to leave, I have to get into town. Oh, it's so beautiful. My eyes are wet. I just love atmospheres like this. The rain, everything feels so calming, although I'm assuming this is not a calming situation she's in right now. Petrol station? I need to get to the flower shop. Can I go here first? Long live the petrol station. The only place in town we could trick someone into selling us a beer when we were under 18. Piss week, 3.5% beer. But beer all the same. Click on objects to inspect them. Ah, menu! If only Italians knew what we Swedes do to their beloved pizza. I am curious, is Swedish pizza different? I know Korean pizza is different. Very different. That's it. That's all I have to say about it. I remember being like shocked the first time I saw it. What was Maria's order? Something like pineapple and barbecue sauce? I would never admit it, but actually kind of delicious. Okay. Pizza. Ah, Pizzeria Verona. I don't miss exams, but I do miss our post-exam pizza ritual. What was the name of the guy who used to live here? Sven something? Weird dude. Very into drones. My first boyfriend had a car just like this. In fact, this might even be his car. Better keep moving. Are we gonna bump into him? Doesn't seem like that kind of game. The only house I ever persuaded Maria to throw an egg at on Halloween. She put a written apology through the door the next day. Bless her. Oh, okay, so we're playing as Sara. So I'm assuming something must have happened to Maria if she said it was super important. And then Sara was like, girl, I'm swamped. I can't call you. Maybe that's why she's back home. Maria's parents' house. Doesn't look like anybody's in. Same old curtains, though. This place always had kind of a sinister vibe. It looks like it's gotten worse. Huh. I wonder if bad things happened. I mean, that's a broad term, bad things. System Bolage. I'm so sorry. A site of pilgrimage for the true main religion in Sweden. Recycling. Ooh, I'm a fan! The all-important alcohol vault. Closed on a Sunday, of course. I remember Maria's sister agreeing, just once, to buy us a bottle of wine. The cheapest rosé they had. Maria couldn't stand it and immediately threw up. So I'm assuming she must have lost her then. If she's like bringing her up this much, reminiscing. It's always the same things. Lost cats, church meetings, and some for sale notices. Call Thomas. Great livestock for even better prices. I think I'll pass. This monument commemorates the Great Harunga Flood of 1997. 5 inches of water counts as a great flood, apparently. Okay, so I'm assuming this is where we have to go. Oh, good evening. Hold on. That's not Sara, is it? Hello, Elsa. My goodness, it is you. I hardly recognized you. It must have been years since... 10 years, yes. 10 years? It goes fast at my age, I tell you. I imagine it does. You'll feel it soon enough. Oh, but... is it the 12th today? Gosh, it's been a year already. I just need to buy some flowers, really. You can't go without flowers. No, certainly not. This bunch here is fine. Are you sure? I've got some lovely carnations in the back. I'm kind of in a hurry, Elsa. If you say so. And you're all right, are you? I'm fine. Thanks. Oh my god, this dialogue reminds me of something, but I just don't remember what game it is. Is it Sally? I don't think it's Sally Face. Definitely not. I can hear the jingle just looking at it. Oh, can we go in? ICA, the beating heart of all dead-end towns. As good a place to go and hang out as anywhere around here. Almost feels good to see it again, actually. Paradise Tea. Pub... God, help. D-set. That's wrong. Apparently after the sign broke, they thought it would be cheaper to rename it instead of repairing it. Oh boy. To this day, I can't hear Take a Walk on the Wild Side without thinking of Saturday night karaoke here. The police station. I still have bad dreams about this place sometimes. Ah. So something did happen to her friend. I heard this was kind of like a mystery game. Ah, of course. Where else would everyone be on a Sunday? Sunday evening? I have a vivid memory of sitting in the pews for graduation and promising myself it would be the last of the hundreds of hours I spent in here. We'd really been looking forward to it. We as in her and Maria? Dude. Look at that. I saw like the trailer for when it was gonna come out, and now it's out, and I'm so pumped. It's just stunning. You know, even though not the graphics, but like it's more pixelated. It's just, it still speaks volumes. Also, if I stop talking, the rain. It probably looked weird on your side, but I was really enjoying it. I always found it strange that the only beautiful place in town was the one full of dead people. Pretty damn fancy. I guess there has to be some reward for founding a shithole town like this. Grandparents. Oh, is this Grandma and Grandpa's grave? Maybe I should have got flowers for them too. I thought that would be Maria's grave. I'm assuming she's dead, right? Maria Berg, 1992 to 2019. Now, if we math that, 27. And there are still so many paths I haven't trodden. Where's that from? I don't know what people do at gravestones. Is it weird if I speak to you? Definitely not. I think that's probably what I would do. I want to speak to you. But also, I don't know what to say. Hi, Maria. I miss you, I guess is the first thing. And I'm sorry I wasn't here for the funeral. Since she said she was busy, I'm gonna think it's this one. It wasn't my fault. I couldn't get back in time. So here you are. You really never did leave after all. Just... why? Sorry. But you should have come with me. You wouldn't be here if you just... We had it all planned out. How could you have let this place keep you? I don't agree with that, but I want to see what happens. How could you let this place keep you? Oh, as if Maria was gonna respond. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's so bad on my part. I quite like this dress. You do? Ugh, no, it's crap, isn't it? Oh, dog. So what are you wearing? Don't make me stand here looking terrible all on my own. Where's your outfit? Oh, I'll decide on something later. Nothing fits properly. No, you're right. We should be focusing on what actually matters. Booking the tickets. Yeah. So I was thinking we should get the bus to Stockholm on the Friday, and... Sara? Oh, so this is where she's gonna tell her she's not going. What? Sara, I'm... Woo! Woo! Pregnant! I wasn't... You're... Her hands! Me too! Pregnant. Pregnant? Yes, pregnant. Jesus. Yes. Okay. And it's that guy's? Jacob? Okay, it's fine. Don't panic. We can sort this out. We can make an appointment. I don't need an appointment, Sara. I'm going to have a baby. I've thought about it a lot, and it's what we want to do. Oh, do you think that giving birth killed her? I hope not. I hope the baby got to be born at least. I've thought about it a lot, and it's what we want to do. I'm actually really, really excited. Wait. What do you mean, we? Me and Jacob. You mean your parents? Those Jesus freaks can't make you do this, Maria. No one is making me do anything. But how is this going to work with us going to Stockholm? We aren't going to Stockholm. No, we aren't. Oh, my tone was off. Acting school did nothing for me. I don't think I can now. Maria, I'm so sorry, Sara. I wasn't sure how to tell you or when. I know how much this... Look, you can't have a baby. Whoa. Come on, Maria. Oh, Sara. Yeah, Sara. You can't have one just because this backwards Bible-bashing town expects you to keep it. You aren't listening to what I'm saying, Sara. Well, I should at least thank you for giving me the heads up. Sara, I have to go. I have tickets to book. I think if she wants to have the baby, she should have the baby. I feel like she really needed support right there, and Sara didn't give it to her. That text the night you died. What did you want to tell me? I just can't let it go. And this all seems... And why would you be out driving on that road? I've been thinking about it and thinking about it for the last year. And it just doesn't seem like an accident to me. A murder? Oh, God! Jeez. Goodness. It really is you. Who are you? Lena? Wow. Sorry, didn't expect to see... You didn't expect to see me at my little sister's grave on the anniversary of her death? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I'll just go with that one. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, I'm sure. I must say, I'm surprised to see you too, given that we didn't see you at the funeral. I'm sorry, I wish I could have been there. She missed you a lot, you know. I missed her too. Life just gets so busy, doesn't it? So little time to check in on dear old friends, right? We had fallen a little out of touch, yeah. That's one way of putting it. Tense. Do you see much of her family? Her son, Johannes, and... Oh, so he lived. And, Jacob? I've been helping him out with Johannes from time to time. A terrible age to lose a parent. I can't imagine. So what keeps you so busy in the city? Oh, I'm in charge of the copy for doing some big accounts at my firm. I'm a copywriter. This one sounds hard. I'm sure all of it's hard. I'm in charge of the copy for some big accounts at my firm. I feel like that would keep someone super busy, right? Good for you. That line there, and there are still so many paths I haven't trodden. Where's it from? Oh, it's from a poem she wrote. One of the cheerier ones. It's beautiful. Yes, she never gave up on the writing. She turned her old bedroom into sort of a study. It's full of the stuff. I don't think poor Jacob's had the heart to move any of it out yet. And of course, there was the writing group that Gunnel started. I'm sure you remember her. Unfortunately, yes. What else was she up to? Before she... Oh, you know, same old Maria. Mothering, church. Church? Yes, Sara, church. I'm a little surprised by that. To be honest. I dare say there are lots of things you don't know about what Maria's life was like here after you left. Look, I kind of want to spend some time with my sister now. It was nice to see you. God, what a bitch. But I guess it's not so long ago her mom died as well. Damn. It's not like she ever particularly liked me. She was always blaming me when Maria got in trouble. Christ. I just need to know. What happened to you, Maria? What did this town do to you? It's time to find out. Is there any way that she could, like, you know, be religious and just... I shouldn't disturb her. And I'd rather not give her one more reason to hate my guts. You know, maybe she just found God or something. I'm not even religious, but, you know, I don't doubt that people can find solace in religion. Maybe I should talk to Gunnel about the writing club she and Maria were in. Although I can think of few things worse than talking to Gunnel. Surely she can't still work at the supermarket in town. Frankly, I'm surprised that old Bat's still alive. Alright. Okay, so we can't click on anything here. I'm worried. It's got kind of like a... This has more of like a sadder, creepier vibe than I thought. Because if you look at the cover picture, it looks kind of like a slice of life, happier version. And it just doesn't seem like that's the tone here. Ah, there's a person. Now there's a strange sight. Teach! Sorry, that sounds weird now. You always watch too many American movies. It's just Philip now. I can guess why you're back. I think you can, yeah. Awful tragedy. Such a waste of potential. She always liked you, you know. Oh, I do know. Maria and I became rather good friends of a kind. Oh my god, it is so hot in here. I'm trying to feel relaxed and listen to the rain, but it's literally 90 degrees and I'm melting. I teach your son Johannes now, as a matter of fact. How old is he? Oh, right. He's very bright, too. Knocked sideways by recent events, of course. But what have you been up to in Stockholm all these years? Writing? I do hope it wasn't only Maria who kept the dream alive. Not really. I'm an account executive at an ad agency. Is that what I said before? I'm gonna go with that one. Not really. I'm an account executive at an ad agency. And it's all going, and it's all going well down there? Yeah. Ups and downs, but mostly it's good. City life's like that, I guess. I will 100% agree with that. I wouldn't say city life is perfect, wonderful, and great, but I mean, there are times where, like, even in, like, my worst moments when I lived in New York City, that it was like, at least I'm crying and in New York City. You know what I mean? Well, it's always nice to see an old student. I imagine you have lots of people to catch up with, so I won't keep you. I'm going to stay and watch the game here if you're at a loose end later on. Thanks, yeah. Although you'll find it hard not to run into your old sparring partner, Officer Nilsson, around here. Oh god, Sten Nilsson is still... I'm surprised, to be honest. You and me both. Dreadful, really, that he was the one to break the news to us all about Maria. Oh god, I'm so sorry. He was the first policeman at the scene of the crash. Only made sense, I suppose. Oh, it was a crash! Teach. Sorry, Philip. Yes? Does Gunnel still work at the ICA? Oh yes, sounds like perhaps you'll have several places to avoid today. Well, see you later, maybe. Take care, Sara. Thanks, you too. Such a waste of potential. Keeping the dream alive. Could Teach see it? That there was another life he wanted to lead? Now, which torture would I like to subject myself to first? Have my ear chewn off by Gunnel at the supermarket, or endure Officer Nilsson's attempts at humor at the police station? I guess the ICA has candy at least. But we're right here! Whatever. Whatever. Maybe there's an order of events that needs to occur. So I will go to the ICA. Oh, okay, it's close. I'm really liking this game so far. It's quite simple, but in a good way. Nothing overly crazy or dramatic, and like realistic dialogue. Hello, Gunnel. Who's that? It's Sara. Sara who? I know you remember me, Gunnel. I see a lot of people in my line of work. Don't remember all of them. Just, whatever. I need to ask you something. Oh, hold on. Are you the girl who left town? Yes. The one who ran off with another woman? Whoa. The lesbian? Ugh, Gunnel, just listen. Who did I run off with? Oh, it was awful. Breaking your parents' heart like that, you... Oh, Oh, man. Ugh, just get to the point. Can I please just ask you something? I suppose so. Depends on what it is. Look, you're in a writing group? I'm a founding member of the Harunga writing group, yes. If you wanted to join, I'd have to ask the rest of the group. We don't take just anybody. I don't want to join. I want to ask you about Maria. Ah, yes. Such a shame. Yes, but she was in the group too? Oh, yes. She was a good enough writer. If only she hadn't written about such dreary, awful things. Like what? Oh, it was always death this, death that. Depressing. And before she died, she was writing about that kind of thing? Well, I can't imagine she was writing that stuff after she died. But okay. Well, to be perfectly honest, I can't say. As she didn't have the decency to turn up to the session that week. She didn't show up? The week before she died? And we're very clear that non-attendance should be announced before. Why didn't she come? Why does this matter, Gunnall, that she didn't... Obviously there was a problem. She didn't say. But Callie, is it Cal or Callie? Because I know in like America, if you spell it like this, it could be Callie for a girl. But I know we're located in Sweden. I'm gonna say Callie. You know Callie? Odd family. Okay, so it might be Cal. He has that wife who's from some oriental place. Weird woman. Stop, please. What about Cal? He said he'd seen her around that week, all out of sorts. What do you mean? Head in the clouds, distracted by something. That's what I heard. Not herself. Why are you asking? Weren't you two thick as thieves? So you do remember me. She's like, a little, I suppose. It was rude of her to not tell us she wasn't coming. Okay, I'm done. Bye, Gunnall. Well, you're welcome. Oh, she's a treat. God, I'd like to give her a piece of my mind one day. Another time. If I ever come back here, that is. Not herself. I wonder why she didn't go to her writing group. Ugh, okay, time to talk to the Chief Inspector Dickhead. Okay. So she ran away with someone. I feel like that must have hurt Maria extra, just to bring along someone else. But I guess those two were in love. But that also could have been speculation, where they just assumed they were lesbians because they left together. But maybe she was actually lesbian. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Oh, hello. That's a beard. Sten Nilsson at your service. Hello, Sten. Well. If it isn't Little Miss City Slicker. Sara will do. Bet they don't know about your delinquent past down in Stockholm, do they? Delinquent? Still shoplifting? I was 14, Sten. Okay. Once a thief, always a thief, they say. Come to turn yourself in, is it? A night in the cells for old time's sake? I wanted to ask you about Maria. Oh, yes. The anniversary. Took you long enough to come pay your respects. What I do is none of your business. Everything in this town is my business, young lady. But go on then, fire away. You're the one who was called to the scene, right? Of the crash? I was, yes. Where was it? Don't you know? You really did cast us all off, didn't you? Please just answer the question. As you please. It was out on the main road south to Stockholm, about an hour down. Do you think she was coming to see us? Do you think it was like that big of a deal where she actually felt like she was gonna, she had to take the car and drive out to see? Why on earth would Maria be out on that road? Am I a mind reader, Sara? So what happened? Oh, you know how fast it gets dark this time of year. And that old road, branch in the way or something, she skidded off the side and onto the rocks below. Good thing it was me who got the call, really. Telling the family should always be left to someone senior. I'm head of the precinct these days, you know. Right. Can I get back to my work now? You can get back to scratching your ass, yeah. If you continue to disrespect this office, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Suits me just fine. Alright. I think... Chief of the precinct, my god. So maybe she was on her way to come see Sara? Like, maybe after Sara was like, dude, I'm, like, super freaking swamped, over text, she was like, okay, well, now I gotta go see her. I gotta make time for me. Because this is important. What was she doing out on that road? What was she doing on the road to Stockholm? I wonder. Lena said Jacob hasn't cleared the things from her old room. Why they decided to live in her parents' creepy old house, I cannot imagine. Maybe I should talk to Jacob. I wonder what he's like now. Ooh! Where is he, though? Would he be back at the house? Good old Bible Basher headquarters. Alrighty. Maria's room used to be on the 2nd floor. Oh, okay. Oh! Hello? Door seems to be open. Are we just walking? We can't do that. That's a way to get shot. Oh, we're in Sweden. We're in Sweden. Never mind. Hello? Ooh. Oh. Sara? What are you doing here? I didn't mean to barge in. Yes, you did. You did, though. The door was open. Yeah, they usually are around here. Sorry, maybe this is a bad time. No, it's fine. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting you. I'm just back for the day, really. Okay. May I come in? Sure, of course. Come into the dining room. Oh, I love that transition. So smooth. Pretty strange to be back in this house. I can imagine. Would you like a coffee? Only if you're making some. That'd be nice. Sure. This is too awkward. Oh! Kiddo! Hello. You must be Johannes. Yes. Nice to meet you, Johannes. I mean, we've met before, but only once, and you were very small. Well, anyway, where's my dad? He's in the kitchen. Do you want me to get him for you? No, it's okay. Oh, he's tall. It seems like we're out of coffee. I haven't really had time. Well, don't worry. Johannes is so big now. Yeah, and shy. And today's not a good day. Of course. How are you? Oh, you know. Today is... I understand. But I'm alright. That's good. Feels like another lifetime when I was last here. What year is Johannes in now? 4th grade. Oh, that's big. How old was I in 4th grade? Like 9 or 10? Yeah. And he's getting stuck into his hockey. We both have, really. Good distraction. Right, yeah. Why are you here, Sara? In Harunga. I couldn't make it last year. So, right. Jacob, do you think it would be okay if I had a look at Maria's old room? I'm afraid it's not very tidy. I haven't really got around to... No, that's okay. Sure, if you want to. Thanks. It's up the stairs and... You remember where it is, of course. I won't be long. Oh, picture of Maria. Maria. That top she's wearing. I can't remember if it was mine and she stole it, or I just borrowed it so often that it felt like mine. How do we get inside? Oh! Oh God. It hasn't changed at all. That's... creepy? A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula Le Guin. She was always trying to get me to read her stuff. I'm not sure why I never did. Okay, just want to make sure that I got everything. Bookshelf. Bed? It's like some sort of weird shrine to her youth in here. Even the sheets are the same. Is this where they oh, no. No, this wouldn't be where they slept. I wonder how many rooms they have in the house. Didn't look that big. She really was still writing. Poetry mostly, looks like. How long a road must lie ahead between the light and me? Is this what you wrote about, Maria? There we are. Flashback? It always looks so small from up here. It is small. It's tiny. I'm going to miss these forests, though. They've got plenty of forests in Stockholm, Maria. And anyway, we won't have time. Between the literary festivals and the parties, we're not going to be very successful writers if all we do is go to parties. I'll write the great American novel in the mornings. American? It's a figure of speech, Maria. You're going to love it. And speaking of love, you're such a dick. How's your new moped guy? Moped? Oh, moped! Got it. What's his name? You know his name. J something? Jacob. Right. It's good. I like him. Huh? You think he's stupid. I didn't say anything. No, but I know what you think. Look, I didn't say... It's okay. You just happen to be wrong about him, that's all. Okay, if you say so. How long is it now? 11 months, Sara. 11 months? Leaving this shithole can't come soon enough. It doesn't seem like she really wants to leave. Seems like maybe it was something she wanted originally, but her feelings changed. And, she didn't have the heart to say anything. Or maybe at this point she knew she was pregnant. What's this? A system receipt for 2 bottles of vodka. Wait. This is from... It is. It's from the day she died. She used to hate vodka. You think she drank it before she drove? Why would she... I should go. I don't imagine Jacob wants me to hang out around too long. Hang out around? Hang around. Must be quite nostalgic for you. The room, I mean. It was. Jacob, I hope you don't mind me asking. Where were you and Johannes on the day that... On this day last year? We were at a hockey game, actually. Seems impossible to think about us enjoying ourselves that afternoon now. But Maria got us tickets to a hockey game. She usually comes too, but she said it was a special father-son treat. I'm so sorry, Jacob. Thank you. It's... Good luck back in the city. Thank you for having me. So on the afternoon that she died, Maria sent them off to a hockey game. So maybe she was planning it because she wanted them out of the way? Do we think this could have just been like a suicide? I don't know, why do it by car? I mean, I guess there are a lot of ways people would prefer to die or whatever, but, you know, because she wanted them out of the way? This is insane. The police would have investigated the possibility that, but the police means Officer Nilsson. He easily could have just assumed it was a road accident. without really thinking about the alternatives. Maybe she was going somewhere she didn't want anyone to know? So if she was if she was going to Stockholm to visit Sara, why wouldn't she just tell someone? So maybe my hypothesis is wrong. I don't know where we're supposed to go now. Am I supposed to go... Elsa? Yes, my dear? Can you remember... Mine like a steel trap I've got. Don't let the wrinkles fool you. Did you happen to see Maria on the day she died? I did. Must have been one of the last people to do so, I would say. She was coming back this way. Funny look about her. What do you mean funny? All sneaky looking? Mind you, I'd look sneaky too. If I was off buying great big bottles of alcohol in the middle of the afternoon. Of course, it's easy enough to keep tabs on who's a little too fond of the drink in these parts, standing here all day as I do. She had a system bag, didn't she? She did. Point blank refused to tell me what she had all that drink for. I'm no busybody, you know. I do it for the public good. Okay. Thanks, Elsa. Bye-bye now. Okay, so she saw her. I like playing these games because in my head I like to try and piece them together and then be like, oh my god, was I right? I'm never right, though. Like, literally ever. I can't stop now. What do I do now? I just went to the police station and you made me replay it all over again, and that was horrible because I couldn't escape. Surely someone else has put two and two together. I should speak to Lena. But why would she not have said if... Hopefully she's still at the grave. Oh, there's the teacher again. I thought I might see you again. I'm kind of in a hurry, Cigarette? No thanks. Are you alright? You seem... Just a little odd to be back, that's all. I can only imagine. Philip, do you happen to remember what you were doing on this evening last year? Do I remember? Goodness. I'm not sure how I could forget. Where were you when you heard? Where? Has nobody... Gosh, no, I suppose you wouldn't know. I was at Maria's house. Hello? We all were. I mean, I was, and Johannes and Jacob and a few of Maria's other friends. What? Why? I wish I knew. It was all quite mysterious. What do you mean what do you mean you wish you knew? Why were you in her house? Oh, she invited us all to come round that evening, but she wouldn't quite say why. What did she say? She said that all would be revealed, but we weren't allowed to know beforehand. So we were all there at 7, like she asked. Of course, she never arrived. Instead, we got Officer Sten at the door with the awful news. What did you think you were all there for? It's odd. In all the shock of what happened, I haven't really thought about it much. I guess I assumed she wanted to tell us something. It must have been terrible. Of course it was. But it was strangely a kind of blessing. That we were all together, I mean. Almost as if she knew. I need to find Lena. No problem. Give her my best. Ooh. Why are we stopped? I could have helped. I could have stopped you. Why did nobody else stop you? How can I make it up to you? What should I do? You deserve for people to know the truth, no matter how painful it is to hear. Do you think Lena's gonna be, like, dead? She's not here. Oh, she is? Lena. Hello, Sara. I need to talk to you. Are you alright? You look... No, I'm not alright. I have to tell you something. Okay. Did you know? Excuse me? No, okay. Okay. Sara, what are you... Please. It's not right. What's not right? It's not right that nobody knows how terrible her life had become. Getting pregnant all those years ago, it just trapped her here. And stifled her dreams of getting out of here. and becoming a writer and seeing the world. And she spiraled deeper and deeper into this dark, horrible place. And nobody saw it. Nobody saw how bad things had become. So I'm assuming she thinks it's a suicide too, even though it was right there in the things she wrote. And I should have been there for her, but I wasn't. Nobody was. And when she got blind drunk and drove herself off the road, nobody knew her well enough to see what had really happened. How was that possible? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be. This must be so hard to hear. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sara, you need to calm down. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You should be. But calm down. I'm going to show you something. I don't know. The way their conversations were going, it made it seem like Sara really had this big dream and wanted Maria to come along. Maybe Maria didn't really know what she wanted to do. She was like, okay, I'll just head to Stockholm. I don't know, it just seemed like they had very different ideas for their future, even though they were going to the same place. What? Just come with me. Uh-oh, is she gonna murder me? Please don't. I would appreciate it. We're going inside the church? Yes, we're going inside the church. It won't kill you. 748? It's very pretty in here. Look at that. Hogwarts! Sorry, bad time. There's an evensong service tonight, being held in her memory. I don't understand. Why are we... Look around. Look at all these candles people have lit. Flowers, letters, pictures of her. Did you think she wasn't loved? I think she's making the point that she was surrounded by so many people. How could she not have been loved by everyone? But being surrounded by a lot of people doesn't mean that they're going to, I don't know, truly know you and notice when you're not okay. But I still don't know the story. Isn't missed by everyone in Harunga every single day? Mourned by countless people here that you never bothered to get to know? But no, Sara. There is no but. You think what? That after you left her here all those years ago that she just ground to a halt? That her life here can only have been small and sad by comparison to yours? No, Lena. Let me explain the evidence. The evidence? Who do you think you are? What do you think is happening here? This is real life, Sara. Real life in which my beautiful baby sister died in a car accident. But why did she buy all that vodka? Vodka? What the hell are you talking about? The receipts in her room for all that alcohol and the party, her gathering, you all together so that when she died, for God's sake, and the stuff she was writing, those dark poems, what, writing about death means you're going to kill yourself? How can you, the party? Alright, I'll tell you what the party was for. She'd been working on a book. A novel, I guess. She hadn't let me read it. She sent samples to an agent who wanted to take her on. That's what the party was for. To share her good news. Yes. Why did Philip not know that? Philip? She'd only told me. I never did tell him. It would have broken his heart. But that's wonderful. Many things in her life were wonderful, Sara. It's a pity you hated this place too much to find that out. But then why was she out on that road? Where was she going? Was she going to pick us up? Was she going to visit us? Because that would suck big time. Lena, look. Please understand that there were two reasons I didn't share this with you before. Firstly, it's upsetting. And secondly, I didn't think you deserved to know any more about her life, to be honest. Please, Lena, where was she going? She was going to Stockholm to find you. She wanted to, I don't know, surprise you with her good news. She said you were stuck in your office all weekend, so she was going to go shopping in the city and tell you her news in person. and then get back in time for the party. I told her it was a ridiculous idea, but she was really set on it, on sharing it with you. So, yes, that is why she was out on the road that day. You are why. Dude. I don't know what to say. I do. You thought it was impossible that living here could make someone happy. That having a house and a son and a family could make someone complete. I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. What, by coming up here to play detective? You saw what you wanted to see. And what you wanted to see was confirmation that you chose the right path. And she didn't. Lena, I'm so sorry. Don't be. It's too late for any of that. The service will be starting soon. I think it would be best if you didn't stay. I'm so sorry, Lena. Goodbye, Sara. Oh my god. I was getting that vibe. I think there might be credits, so I want to talk a little bit more about my analysis during the credits. Maria. I have nothing to... I can't excuse myself. And it hurts because if you were here, you would. Forgive me for all my selfishness, my stupidity, because you were just the most. But Lena's right. I hardly knew you at all. But that's the thing, isn't it? You aren't here. And if you were, none of this would have... And if I had been there for you, then you might still be here. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry not to have deserved our friendship better. I love you. And I can't believe I left it this late to make it clear. I really do. Even though I'm so bad at it. Goodbye, Maria. And congratulations, too, on the book. I bet it was beautiful. Where are we going? Oh, I thought we were on top of a tree. I guess we're in the mountains now. We look like we're going somewhere scary. I hope this doesn't end in some twisted way. I think the good part about slice of life things is that bad things happen and then people, you know, grieve and move on. And so I really hope this doesn't end up in some twisted suicide thing. How we know we're alive. That was so good. Created and directed by August Hackenson. I'm not going to continue to butcher names, but I really, really love the message of this game. I do. Because it gave me that feeling while she was talking. It felt like you know, Sara was getting carried away with her dreams, and she's like, well, I feel stuck here, so everyone must want to leave. And that's why she wanted Sara... No. That's why Sara wanted Maria to come and leave with her so bad. And it's so interesting what the sister brought up, Lena, saying, like, you think your whole world stopped because you left. And that's just not true. I love the message of this, because I feel like, especially now, with women, there's like this idea that you have to be a girl boss on one side, and the other side they just want you to be mom and punch out babies and push out children. And I think it's really good to talk about like the two ways that things can be fulfilling. You can be fulfilled as someone who pursues, I don't know, the business side of life, and you don't have to want kids or family or anything like that to be happy. And then on the other side, there are some people who really find a family life fulfilling, something slower pace, something where they get to like take a deep breath in and smell the roses or whatever bullshit. So I really like that, it was kind of like a reverse thing, being like, it's okay to have a simple life. It's okay to want to have a family and live the life that a lot of people choose to live, Oh, whoa. Jesus. But yeah, I definitely don't think that the main character should blame herself for the death, obviously, because it was an accident, or blame herself for being such a terrible friend, because I feel like sometimes we're so caught up in ourselves that we, sometimes have trouble noticing other people and their struggles. I mean, I know I've been there in like times that are super terrible. But I'm glad she was able to acknowledge it. I'm just thinking about how this is going to sit with her afterwards. She's going to take the bus back to Stockholm, and it's probably going to weigh super heavy on her that, this was the life that her friend wanted. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm really glad that I played this game. Before recording it, I wasn't really sure if I was going to enjoy it. I haven't been feeling well for like forever now, and so but this definitely really picked up my mood. The Walking Dead is a very fun game, but it's something that I needed a quick hiatus from, just because it is very stressful. So it was nice to play something like this. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. This music is beautiful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.